Once upon a time, there was a dude. He had a curiosity for the unknown, but went about his business, accepting the ordinary life and mediocre world he was born into. Suddenly, there's an inciting event in his life that forces him to make a choice. Do I keep going about my ordinary, mediocre life? Or do I take action, go on this adventure, even if there's high risk involved? He refuses the call. At first, because his mediocre life is nice and comfy, but he musters up the strength to pursue his adventure, his purpose. He leaves on his quest and soon meets a helper. That helper pushes him to a threshold where there's no going back to that life of mediocrity. Along the way, he meets other allies, but is challenged by enemies and overwhelmed by opponents trying to take him down, to the point where he finds himself in the abyss, the dark night of the soul. Here he questions his decision to have gone on this stupid quest. He starts to think his allies lied on their resumes and his mentor only got into college because his parents paid a bribe. So he questions whether embarking on this journey was just one big mistake. He questions his purpose. At this point, all is lost. All is hopeless. But then, given everything he's been through and how much he's learned and grown on this journey, boom! He finds the will to emerge from the abyss and defeat his opponents by using the power, strength, and courage he had in him all along. A new life is born for the dude, a life of excellence, a life of a hero. Joseph Campbell's hero's journey has inspired the masses, from Scorsese to Spielberg, from Marvel to Star Wars, from Call of Duty to my own call of helping plant the seeds for you Deucers to be the heroes of your own lives. We all have our own different journeys. We all refuse calls to action for chasing our purpose. We all face enemies and opponents, and we all have dark chapters. And we all, at one point or another, find ourselves in an abyss. But, as Joseph Campbell said, it's by going down into the abyss that we find the treasures of life. So, when you hit those dark chapters, when it feels like you're in an abyss that's impossible to get out, it's going to hurt. But remember, it's only a short stop on your greater journey. And while it might be hard to understand when you're in it, it's right where you need to be. Because that's where you'll find the strength and courage to find your ultimate treasure. In the story, it only gets better from there. And the best part about that story is that you're the hero of it. I'm just grateful to be one of your allies along the way. Journeyer out.